Hey, what's up? I know it's been a while since I've made a video. My face looks ashy, but I just got out the tub and I had to wash my face. Wash it every morning and night. I don't want to seem like I'm dirty, but basically, I've been going through some things, but I'm coming out of it. So let me see. A couple of things I want to talk about real quick because I have somewhere I gotta be soon. One, I was talking to a friend of mine and we was just talking about black people, and we were talking about if we are still being oppressed and things of that nature. And to be honest with you, it was a long conversation, so I'm not really going to go back and forth about what everything that was said. But I just think that we need to get out of our own way. We're so content with one small piece of the pie and we're so used to that one piece of the pie, that small sliver that they throw at us and tell us, oh, you should be happy, and at least you're getting this and at least you're getting that. And I'm gonna try to take that out of my vocabulary also, because be blessed, be grateful that you're being blessed with things every day, but at the same time, don't just stick with that. Upgrade yourself. Like, if you want to, go back to school, pick up a book, do something other than what you're doing now, because you have to ask yourself, especially as black people, since I'm a black woman, is what you're doing in your life right now working for you? And if you're looking at your life and you're like, dang, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, well, guess what? You can have whatever it is you want. Stop letting people tell you what you can't have. You understand what I'm saying? If you want that house, then start planning for that house. Set up goals and reach those goals, in a book. Write down, even get a better job. Put down, say you're going to give yourself a year to climb up to a better job. Start off low if you have to. Everybody doesn't start off at the top or in the middle. Sometimes you have to work at ground level and work your way up. And a lot of the times, working from the ground up feels so much better when you get to the top. Okay? Like, right now, that's how I feel. Like, I'm working at ground level. Like, I'm seriously starting over with my life. But I have my goals, and I know what I want in life, and I'm going for them, and no one's going to stop me. And that's the problem I feel with a lot of black people, is that they let people discourage them from the dreams that they have because they're so freaking simple-minded, and they believe what other people say other than what is in their heart. If you feel like you can do anything, then do anything. Do it. You want to get that better job? Get that better job. You want to go back to school? Go back to school. You want to start your own business? Start your own business. I think we need more of that anyway. Us as black people spend more money in everybody else's community other than our own. And they're not recycling our money in our neighborhoods. No, they're taking it to their neighborhoods, to their people, and spending it over there and recycling it in their own community. Like, come on, people, we got to wake up here. He was talking about, but leaders of what? We can lead ourselves. Why do we always wait for somebody else to tell us what we need to do, what we need to wear, where we need to go, and things of that nature? That makes no sense to me. Things need to change, but we're so busy sitting around waiting for somebody to tell us when it's time to change it. We're so busy. A black person gets shot. Juve. I didn't hear about it until recently. Well, Juve just kind of happened, but it wasn't getting pressed like that. A young lady, 22 years old, got shot in the eye because she told this young man to get off of her. Which is right. Why are you coming up behind me, grinding on me? I don't know you and you don't know me. That's another thing. Stay up out people's bubbles, yo. That's my space. And you in my space. So, but, yo, I just forgot what I was saying. Anyway, young girl gets shot. She's dead. Why isn't anyone talking about her? You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess we're going to wait for Al Sharpton to come out the woodworks to talk about it for us to be, oh my God, like this happened. But then what's the point? Black people? We talk about Black Lives Matter and things of that nature, right? Right? We can't even protect our own. We don't protect our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to get into it. It saddens me. It saddens the hell out of me. On how I feel like when it comes down to a lot of black people, not all black people, but it's more like, if you don't jump through hoops for me, I'm not going to do anything for you. I'm not even going to show you how much I care because you're not jumping through hoops for me. You're not that important. Stop taking from other people who decide to bust their ass for what they want in life, and you're too lazy to go out and do the same, so you steal from them. My friend's friend aunt got robbed. And of course, they found the people, young black men, and instead of going to get a job, they decide that they're just going to take from somebody else. Like, oh well, you got this one time, you can go get it again, right? It's a whole bunch of problems I have with black folks. Even though I love my skin color, I love my skin color with a passion. I'm not trying to show too much, but sorry. I love my skin color with a passion. I love being a black woman. I'm just tired of the excuses that a lot of black people give for what's going on. Like, you can't blame anybody but yourself. You might be one voice, but your voice can carry to somebody else, and then they're like, yeah, what are we doing with our lives? We need to change it because our lives are not going the way that we want them to go. So we have to change it. We have to do something different, people. Pick up a book. Stop always believing what you see on television, and stop thinking that, artists and athletes, even though I'm happy some of them are sticking up for black people, they're just now doing it. It's been years of this, and you're just now saying something. So stop looking for these people who are making millions upon billions of dollars to stick up for us. We have to do it on our own, and we need to teach our own, because in these schools, they're trying to teach black kids that slavery was just black people coming from Africa looking for a better life. Are you serious? That's what it was? They're trying to erase our history, but we're so busy trying to get the latest Gucci. Like, everybody wants Gucci slippers and things. I'm like, what is that? How is that going to change the world to be a better place for black people? Is your Gucci slippers? Do they have superpowers? No. Now I see I don't know if it's new, because I really don't pay attention, because whenever I'm out, I have my head in a book. But these Puma slippers that have like the little fur on it, and it got the Puma word on top, and I'm looking like, for real, does that make you feel important? Because guess what? In the eyes of America, you can wear Gucci slippers, you can wear your Puma slippers, but you're still a nigger. And as long as they can keep you dumbed down, this is exactly what they're going to do. While our children are getting dumber and dumber, no one wants to help them. Stop letting your kids just go to school and learn the white man's history. And when they come home, teach them black true history. I swear. That be pissing me off with a passion, yo. Pissing me off about how kids know more about electronics and clothing rather than their own damn history. Here's another thing. I am 33 years old. I know, right? But last night, I went out with some friends. Okay? I took the bus over to 161 to catch the D train. I get off the bus. I'm not talking to nobody. I got my headphones on, which means don't talk to me. That's exactly what my headphones mean. And this little boy decides he's going to try to holler at me. And because of the same situation that happened at Juve, where the girl got shot in the eye because she told the boy to get off of her, and he had been drinking and he was high and he was waving the gun, but he didn't know for sure if he had shot or killed somebody. I don't care how drunk or high you are, my brother. You can feel when you shoot a gun and it jerks back. Like, you know you shot a gun. I've shot a gun plenty of times. And then there was, I forgot her name. There was a young lady. There was a few young ladies before her who have gotten shot and killed because they told somebody no. So now it's like, what do? I wasted some time because, yes, I was afraid that this person would have, like, that's the terror now. Like, if I'm not nice to this person, even though I don't want to be and I want to be on my way, something could happen to me. So I'm sitting there. We weren't really sitting. We was at the train station because I was ready to go down the steps. He asked me if I had a man. I said, yes, I live with my man. Like, I live with him. And he was trying to get me to walk with him. I'm not walking with you nowhere, okay? We were right there in front of McDonald's. I'm not walking anywhere with you. I do not know you. Don't want to get to know you on any type of level. Unfortunately, I had to sit there and have somewhat of a conversation with him. So I asked him, what does he do? He said he's into music. What do you think he said? He said he's a rapper. He's into rapping. And I was like, I don't know if he heard me, but sorry, all in my face. I'm scratching my hand. Oh, it feels so good. But I don't know if he heard me, but I said typical. Of course you are. Like, that's what most of the black dudes that live, I don't know, yeah, in my neighborhood and, you know, around these areas, they all want to do the same thing. They all are rappers. Listen, just because you have headphones on and you're rapping along with a song does not make you a rapper. Then he says to me that he goes to school. And I said, oh, okay. That's a little different. I said, so what do you go to school for? He paused for a second. Then he decides to say that he goes to school for business. I'm like, okay, cool. See, I'm the type of person where I will always give a person a chance. But when they just one of those typical people who you know are not going to go nowhere, I didn't want nothing to do with the boy because he's a boy. He was 24 years old. He asked me how old I was. I said 33. He's like, oh, so you're a woman. So you know how to do some things. Excuse me? Then he decides to say that, yeah, let's take a walk. Oh, you'll get home and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I told him this straight up. I said, you just heard how old I am, 33, which means I'm a grown ass woman. There is no way in hell I want anything to do with you being 24 years old. I said, you need to go home. I was over being nice. I was like, you need to go home. He was like, oh, don't dismiss me like that. Like, dismiss you like how? That you need to go home? That's exactly what you need to do. All you said to me was, you just came from your friend's house drinking and smoking. I have no interest in anybody who does any of that. Okay, a drink here and there, yes, I'm talking about one. I probably drink once a month, not even that, maybe once every 2 months. And if not that, I'll just wait for my mom to come to visit and have a drink on my birthday. So what is that, once a year, basically? I have no interest in some, like, what is up with these little boys, though? They are going after freaking older women. I don't know, but I'm over it. I'm over a lot of shit. I'm over it. Like, there was this one guy. I'm letting everything out since I am acting like this is my diary, and I haven't been able to write in my diary in days. So I'm getting everything out now before I have to go. I don't even know what time it is, but I have to start getting ready. Then, I needed help with the situation. And this guy that I knew was supposed to help me, right? Cool, right? I was like, okay, cool. This is nice. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that part. So I'm good on that. Do you know it came time? Now, mind you, I didn't ask him. He offered. So when it came time for him to do what he said he was going to do, he decided that, nah, I'm not going to do it. But he didn't call me and say he wasn't going to do it. He still texted me to see, you know, if I was at home where I said I was going to be, so then he can drop off what he needs to drop off. So come that on Wednesday, and all I got was a text, and I told him where I was so he could just drop the thing off, what it was that he said he was going to give me. And there was complete silence. Like, I haven't heard from him. He hasn't texted, called, smoke signals, beating drums. There's no parade to drop off nothing. There's no telegram. There's no nothing. SOS, something. Nothing. I go on Facebook, and he's posting things on Facebook. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. Let me tell you something about me. I'm really nice. Really nice. Really, really nice. Like, I would give a person a shirt off my back. Yes, I would. I was going to say if I had another one, because, you know, if I'm outside, even though I could walk around shirtless and everything, I really don't want to. But, funny. Ha, 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 you know? Okay. But I'm sitting up here like, okay, I know something about this gentleman that if it was to get out at his job, it would be horrible for him. But lucky for him, I'm a changed woman. Because I don't like it when people do that to me. You putting me in situations where 1 minute I'm like, I'm good on that, to I'm not good on that. And I don't appreciate that at all. Like, I find that to be very... Forget it. I've been using this word almost all my life. And excuse my language to whoever watches it and doesn't like profanity. I find him to be a bitch about that. Like, you're a little asshole. Because who sits up there and opens their mouth, and if you put your foot in your mouth and you spoke too soon, you can still tell the person that you spoke too soon. But if you're going to come out and tell somebody you're going to help them with something, then you need to be a man of your word. And when you're not a man of your word, all bets are off. So, what else happens? Yeah. Yeah. Phone bill got paid, which was good. The guy who I used to call, like, I'm not going to use that anymore. The guy who I used to call my king, we're just friends. And, he helped me out. But yeah, that's about it. Nothing else has really happened. Like, same old, same old. So, I have to get ready to go. Maybe something good will happen today that I can tell you guys about it. So, other than that, deuces.